Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me at the market site in Times Square for Blockchain Week, New York City, we have Paul King-Thorne. I hope I got that right. He's
correct.
the founder of 10X, and we're going to talk more about the cryptocurrency movement. And you know, it really seems to be the time to embrace what's happening.
It's great to be here. Crypto market is move up and down as the cycles all the time. But really, what really interesting thing is actually what going on behind the scene, right? And then we've been 10 years so far from the first day of Bitcoin, and then this is the 10th year in January now, and then a lot of technology being developed. And I just want people to see it as money is really moving from the form of hardware into your software. And then when you see the money in form of software, it's really exciting because you can actually develop it, improve it all the time. And then that's what happened to Bitcoin, to Ethereum, to a lot of currencies, because a lot of people working on it and make it better every day.
Yeah, and you know, even though it's 10 years old, that went by fast, it's still relatively young for an asset class.
Young, yeah.
And if you have some patience and you let it develop and evolve, just like equities and bonds developed, we could certainly get there. But I think part of the key issue is, of course, mass adoption, scalability, and how do you just make it more accessible?
Yes, so really the fundamental of any money or currency is, well, you can be able to send, receive, and a lot of things. But then one of the part of cryptocurrency is really actually to spend it, right? And we've been 10 years, and there's not many places that actually accept cryptocurrency yet. And one of the things at 10X that we try to do it actually turn that around, right? That you can walk into any store pretty much that already accept credit card, and then you can use your card as a 10X card at any store. And the merchant doesn't have to adopt or anything. They just, because they already knows how to use it.
Yeah.
And then for the consumer, they already know how to use the card. And then when you tap the card, when you use the card, you just spend your
And it converts it into the local currency?
It converts to the currency that the merchant wants.
Right.
Yeah, without knowing that. Right.
Oh,
And
okay.
the beauty is you can always stay in cryptocurrency. You can always stay in Bitcoin and Ethereum all the way that you want until the point of conversion, the point of what you want to buy.
Right, and consumers are very well familiar with
Yes.
credit card transactions. So to wrap up here, what's the future of Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the other coins that are available out there?
Yes, so really the future is when you see it as a software, like I see it, it's still continue developing it and a lot of things happening along the line. I just want to point it out that the industry is really on the change from really about trading and then investment into really moving into the mass adoption, and then I think that's really important. And when you push it to the mass, a lot of things that happenings. And just one example, you see this SMS a few years back. You need to send SMS, and then it costs you per transaction.
Yep.
Right? And I really see money moving toward that we're moving from transactional-based economy into really whatever subscription, or it could be free, and you can use money the way you couldn't imagine before, and that's where cryptocurrency actually make you do that.
Yeah, and it also for people who are underbanked or don't have access to
lot of
banking,
those, yeah.
it makes it accessible for everyone globally.
Exactly.
All right, thank you so much for joining us at MarketSite. And thanks for joining me on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.